This is much more rhythm singer. Oh, listen to it. Everyone just, I think you'd rather just listen to this for about 4 minutes. You munching your fucking crisps, listen to the pig int. Fucking yes, please. Love a bit of that shit. How you doing? You good? Woo! That was great. That was one person excited. 99% apathy. Yes, that's what I like. Fucking yes, please. Having a fucking great time. Look at these little speakers. There we go. What's got a little power in this gig? We're using that for a 13-year-old's birthday party next week. What a fucking gig. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Loving it. Host of The Masked Singer, Lyndon St. Anne's. What a fucking show, right? It's a good bloody show. I get a real mixed bag of demographic in my shows. Because I'm the host of The Masked Singer, but I've also got a sex tape. So it's real mixed vibes. It's mixed vibes, you know? You get kids and grannies, you know, and you've also got people who've watched The Masked Singer. They're very straight, I'm aware how weird Masked Singer is. I fucking know. I'm just to let you know, I know how weird it is. I can't believe they allow it. Imagine getting that call. I thought it was a prank. It's unbelievable. It's real. It's goddamn real. No matter how weird it is for you guys watching on television. Imagine standing next to the bricks. Sorry, what's that?
Not as weird as your sex tape.
That's not that funny. Not that funny. It's not actually that weird, my sex tape. It's just me in my fucking bedroom just wanking on the sofa. It's not that weird. Everyone fucking does it. Yeah, anyway, so weird Masked Singer is pretty fun. I have a lovely, everyone always asks me, like, John, do you know who's in the costume? Do you know? Do you know? I don't fucking know. I don't know, okay? I have absolutely no idea. And the problem with this, right, is that when it comes to the reveals, I don't know everyone in the world. I don't know politics. I don't understand it. I don't know. Right? First series, there was this guy dressed as an Egyptian. Everyone was like, take it off, take it off, take it off, take it off. Producer said, right, it's Alan Johnson. I go, oh my god, it's Alan Johnson! Who the fuck is Alan Johnson? Who the fuck is this guy? To me, he looks like someone's uncle. Very weird vibes, man. Very strange. And you know, and then obviously the second series we had to film similar vibes. I didn't sort of similar-ish. There was a guy called Morton Harkett, lead singer of a-ha, right? Now, yes, middle-aged women fucking love this guy. I mentioned his name and it's like, who's a shit? It's unbelievable. I know Morton Harkett is a person. I know he exists, right? I know there's the lead singer of a-ha. I know that, right? I didn't know his name was Morton Harkett because I'm not 70 years old. Morton Harkett, right? The thing what happens is that when people say the name Morton Harkett, my head, I've got to remember the name Morton Harkett because I've got to say it again at the end. Well, I couldn't remember it. So what happened is I'm going to say one of the worst interviews I've ever given in my entire life. Because the entire time I'm looking at him just thinking, it's not Morgan Freeman. We had to film the COVID protocols, the second one, and there was about 150 people in the audience, and the COVID protocols said you were not allowed to shout to take it off. You're not allowed to shout it, right? Because that spreads the vid, man. But you were allowed to say it. So this is, I think imagine it's about 150 people, and they're all just sat there in the audience going, take it off. It's like I was at the weirdest strip club. It was like a strip club library. It was like a strip club and a library all at once. Lenny Henry was the stripper. Put it back on, Lenny. Very odd vibe. And then basically, it became a hit. It became a real hit. And we were in lockdown. We were all stuck in lockdown. And what happened was that like companies started asking me to do sort of a corporate version of The Masked Singer over Zoom for their company. And I said yes, because I can't sell out Rhythm St. Anne's. I need that money. So I said yeah, and I just had this whole company on Zoom. They did more than once. And there was this like, they were all sort of there, and then there's one person from the company who's like in their lounge in like a big costume, singing and dancing, and like they're dancing and singing along, and everyone else from the company's on the chat trying to fucking guess who it is, trying to guess, and then I come in and I'm like, oh, take it off, take it off, take it off, oh, it's Anne from accounts. It's Soccer Aid, that was a massive error. Should have done Soccer Aid. They give you shit if you saw it in Soccer Aid. Absolutely devastating, that was. Absolutely, I've still got mild PTSD from Soccer Aid. I don't know, there's three different groups of people who play in Soccer Aid. There's professional football players, there's people who were like, basically famous people who almost made it as professional football players, and then me and Lee Mack. Absolutely no idea what we're doing. They put me in goal, that's how shit I was. They were like, oh, you shit, put me in goal. We're absolutely fine. I'm in goal, never been in goal before my entire life. It's only halfway through the half that I played that I realised that you could use your hands. And the problem is you've got professional football players in front of you. Professional football players, they don't know how to not take this shit seriously, man. Right? Because it's programmed into their brains to win since they were fucking 6 years old. You gotta win! And like they all came to me at some point, I held on to it, right? And Jamie Carragher just went, pass me the fucking ball, you fucking prick! I'm a presenter! What am I doing? No idea, we've all scraped the barrel of the TV. Over this last year and a half, we've properly scraped it. We've scraped that goddamn barrel, man! Unbelievable. Basically, like, I watched this documentary on Netflix about some teenagers who could do the Rubik's Cube good. Did anyone see that? Fucking great, wasn't it? So good. I bloody loved it, man. Loved such a good documentary. Made about these teenagers. They're so socially awkward. They're super something. They're fucking great. They're so good. It's like two-handed. They can do it in like 4 seconds, man. They just look at it and tap. Fucking yes, man. I was like, I guess you're the best, I guess. One-handed. They do it in 6 seconds with one hand. Just look at it and then it's like. 6 seconds! I was like, Dave, you're the best, man! Watch this, it's fucking incredible, man. These guys, they're so cool. But I was also like, oh, it's sad, you know? It's sad because that is a group of teenagers who have absolutely no idea how good they are at fingering. No idea! No idea. I guess it's just like, 6 seconds, done! Two-handed. 4 seconds! So silly. Oh, I'm so famous. The other day I was on the street, right, and a car pulled up, and I was window, and he was like, are you Joel? So that was my Uber. I'm like, hey, listen, I ordered it. I realised I'm that level of fame where people point at me and then realise they don't give a shit. That's the level of fame I'm at. People just be like, oh my god! Carry on that day. Like when you see a fox. It's a specific reference, but you fucking get it, you fucking get it. You ever see a fox these days? You're like, oh my god! I see them all the time. I see them all the dogs. I've got a fox problem. Me and my wife, we've got a fucking fox problem. They're like, fucking having sex at night, just like, at night. Like having sex and shit all over the place, pissing all over the place. It's unbelievable. I'm having a fucking great time in our lounge. You know, not in my lounge, I'm really shouldn't have let them in. We shouldn't have let them in. Every night. We tried to get rid of them. We went on the forums. We tried to get rid of them, and they said, first of all, it's like this lion's piss. You get rid of them with lion's piss. You buy it on Amazon, it's fucking, it's like you get lion shit. And I'm like, this. And I put it in my fucking garden. Now my fucking garden, it's like smells of lion shit. Now my lion shit in my garden instead of fox shit. So my legs sprayed lion shit everywhere. Oh, fox has never met a fucking lion. Love the idea that they're smelling it like. Never seen that animal, but it smells dick. Smells exotic. Very massive cats on holiday. The next thing they said, try the radio. They hate radios apparently. And so we've got like a little portable outdoor radio, put outdoor on our decking bit, and you put Radio 4 on, so they just don't like chatting. They don't like people. They think people are there, so we got Radio 4 playing all the way through the fucking night. I'm trying to sleep, was there like, I can't fucking sleep. I'm like, this is unbelievable. I can't fucking sleep. And I look outside my window, there's 4 foxes just sat there on the window. Shit, man. Unbelievable. Everyone assumes when you're on television that you're really rich. That's what they assume. They're fucking rich. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm rich, but for the first time of my life, I'm not poor, and that shit's exciting, man. That shit's well exciting. For the first time of my life, I've got separate clippers for my beard and my pubes. What is life to be alive? Till 2 years ago, I was a one clipper man. Just living my life, just like. This is the only thing I could ever do with my life. I was so shit at school, man. At school, all I really remember from school is, weirdly, the book of Mice and Men. That's all yeah, exactly. For some reason, that's all I remember. It's just of Mice and Men over and over again, and drama. I fucking love drama, because it was 80% moved in chairs, wasn't it? That's what I fucking loved. Most of it was just moved in chairs. Most drama was just like a blackout, and then you just hear this noise. Lights come up and everyone's just sat in a different place. Talk about bullying, John. I was called Top Strap in school, that was my nickname. Everyone was like, what's that Top Strap? Oh, I love Top Strap. Like someone from that Top Gun, I was like, fucking take that nickname, thank you. Better than be called Prick, like we call me Prick for the rest of the time. Top Strap! I love that. And then I realised everyone was calling me Top Strap. Because I used to do up that top strap with my backpack, like this one. My bag was so secure on my backpack. And nobody take my backpack. Nobody take my backpack. Even if someone takes my arms, they still can't take my fucking backpack. That's the best thing about that strap. If I lost my fucking arms, I'm like, no, I lost that arm! I lost that arm! Well, you still can't get my fucking backpack. That's what the straps are for. If you lose your arms, you still can't take your backpack. I assume I'm not in the army, but that's what I assume they're for. When I started kissing girls eventually, right, you know, when you take off their bra, and I'd just be like, clip, straight away, take off their bra, clip, clip, and they'd be like, oh, Charlie, you're so good at undoing bras. I'm like, yes, I've been doing it my entire fucking school life. Off it comes. Seamless. Top strap! I got bullied a lot. Top strap got bullied a lot, this guy. I got punched in the face a lot by this guy called Chris Hodgson. This was his real name, you can look him up. And Chris Hodgson. I imagine he probably lives in like Blackpool, probably. Chris Hodgson used to punch me in the face loads. The main place where they used to bully in our school, because there was the only time we could get away was like there was this queue, this massive queue at the end of break always for the water fountain in our school. Just a big old queue for the water fountain, and because that was the time to catch up with everyone. All these different people would come together, and there was only a queue in our school because nothing fucking came out of the water fountain. It was just a dribble that came out of this little metal nipple that you just fucking press this button and just dribble out. There's fucking kids trying to grow in life, and they've been running around for an hour, and they're just like, fucking, give me some fucking, I'm gonna die. You never know what you're gonna get with a water fountain. You know, some water fountains, you press it, it just dribbles out, you're like, fucking, why isn't this a tap? Some water fountains, you press it, just fucking, you know? So I imagine that's what it's like when you're giving a hand job to a guy. I imagine. Wow! So much is that. Unbelievable. Anyway, this guy Chris Hodgson just punched me in the face a lot. I used to get punched in the face so much that I was like, I'm going to do taekwondo, right? Before I'm going to defend myself. So I started going to taekwondo classes in the evening. That didn't really work out because then I was getting punched in the face in the daytime and in the evening. But then I saw at taekwondo there was this guy who was doing nunchucks. Right? I don't know what nunchucks are. It's like a piece of wood and a chain and a piece of wood, right? And you can make them yourself out of handcuffs and a pair of dildos. Probably scarier than the original thing. And this guy, he was just doing like, because they don't realise it. It's because he was doing a display. You don't fight, you do a display, right? And then I realised at that moment, I was like, oh, I want to be a dancer. I want to be a dancer. Dancers have that phrase, don't they? They go, dance like nobody's watching. I'm so jealous of that. Like nobody ever says, Joel! Just do comedy like nobody's laughing. Sometimes I'm forced to. And I realised I was like, I want to be a dancer so bad, but I knew Chris Hodgson would punch me in the face so much more if I was a dancer. I remember seeing on television the ribbon event with the gymnastics, you know, the ribbon, it's a stick, and with the ribbon on the end, and they just fucking dance, it's so free. And I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to be in life. There. But I can't do it. Because Chris Hodgson's going to punch me in the face. And I saw this nunchuck and I was like, that's a perfect compromise, you know? So I'll do that instead. I started entering competitions, I'm practicing my garden. And the trouble with me at the competitions is I had to really fight, right? Because you have to keep a real sort of martial arts face. You know, and I'd always have to fight falling into dance face. That was my main problem with the competitions. I was going to punch you. I'm a silver medalist in 2002. Yeah. Only 2 people competed, but I'll take that silver medal. Silver? I knocked myself out of once, right? My garden, and these wooden ones, I smashed myself in the back. I don't remember it, but I just remember waking up in the grass in my garden, and my mum was stood over me. And I just remember her looking at me and said, my little ninja's assassinated himself. Unbelievable. I went for a rap phase, that was the worst one. Went for a rap phase when I was about 16, right? And during lockdown, I found these songs that I'd made and recorded them on my computer and I produced and recorded and rapped on these records. And I found this hard drive during lockdown, and I was like, fucking yes, I'm gonna play this in the same hands. This is a song I've got on my phone. It's called Limelight, and it's written and recorded by John Dommett, age 16. Here we go. That is a rain and thunder effect, you're right. Just in case anyone thought the sea's getting really loud outside. you may be used to that sort of sound, but you know, when you're trying to write rap written by someone in a sensitive area. It's my mum on the piano.
This dirty feeling of being dismissed.
I don't know how to describe this dirty feeling of being dismissed. Probably sound like I'm from South East London there. Not, I'm from Bristol. You've got to change that shit up, man. You've got to be like, we don't know how to describe this. It's dirty feeling of being dismissed. Rappers come from Bristol?
I feel like it's the turn and I can't go back, but it feels so easy just staying on the same track, smack, crack, twat, son of a
Smack, crack, twat, son of a huh? The list.
This is Charlotte Church's flat. Can you see from page of the magazine? We bring Rudy and Colina playing some free.
I mean, Rudy and Charlotte Church in my rap. What are you fucking rapping about? If anyone's doing the maths, I'm 36, and when Charlotte Church, and were they around, and when basically I did this when I was 21. I was 21. I was 21. 21. I'm supposed to be having sex by now. I thought I was on the bus on the way back from soccer. I was going to tell Wayne Rooney that I'd written a rap about it. I lost confidence. I didn't tell him because I didn't want him to think I was bad at rapping and football.
What's the thing until we get there? Where songs about snorting coke without a care. But it's fair, you say you wouldn't do the same. But these days, what's the thing without the cocaine?
You're talking about hard drugs, man! They got no hard drugs! I grew up on a farm. I'm very naive to drugs, I still am actually. I had a button fall off my jacket, and there was a spare button in like a little see-through plastic bag inside my jacket. There was like, you know, those little bags that have a spare button in. And they are only exclusively used for buttons and drugs. That is a fact. That is a fact. I didn't used to know they were used for drugs until very recently. I used to go to festivals all the time, the empty little bags all over the floor. And be like, oh my god, a lot of people have fixed jackets in this festival. Is that a Street Festival?
Minutes in the limelight, so you go with the fast and drop outside. You'll find friends who will pay you go. You'll 5 minutes is over, man. That's your law.
I did look to the future and see what's up in Lyndham St. Anne's. But I'm taking it forward now. Basically, I didn't know how to write songs and put in a bridge. I did it because Justin Timberlake says in his song, "Take it to the bridge." So I probably need one of those. It's about the lyrics. This song's called Limelight. It's my favourite bit. Here we go.
All the love, start the disco, recognize you and stare as if you're from Mars. That's what you get for wanting limelight. The line is bitter, but the light is bright.
Fucking good song, man! Give me a Grammy! I completely undermined it with it.
Safe.
It's pretty obvious I wasn't going to be a rapper. I wasn't going to be a rapper at that point, so I then sort of started to do stand-up comedy, and this is what I fucking love this stand-up comedy. I love it so much. It's the fucking best thing in the world. It's the only thing I can ever do. I genuinely think it's the only thing I can ever do, because it's like, I love talking to people. I genuinely love talking to people. I really do. Admittedly, this is a very one-way conversation. I think that's why I like it. That's why I really enjoy it. But it's absolutely bloody wonderful. I'm the kind of person that when I get on a long-haul flight, I talk to the stranger next to me. That is something I do. People hate me. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I was on this flight, this was pre-pandemic. I sat next to this guy, and I was like in the middle seat. He was on the aisle seat, and we sat there. And immediately I was like, I'm going to talk to this guy. And so I said, oh, hey man, what do you do for a living? As soon as I finished saying the word living, he went, shh. No. No. And it's like what human centipede on this TV. Yes, Koreans. That's what I'm like, wow, okay. He then went to sleep. That's what everyone does on a flight. To this day, I still can't understand how people fucking sleep on flights. Everyone does it, but I just don't. You're in the air. You're in the fucking air in a metal thing. And like, it's like, oh, it's so relaxing, we're in the air. They just give you a leaflet on how you're gonna die. And you're like, oh, it's so relaxing tonight. Just have a little nap. Everyone fell asleep on this flight apart from me, right? And there's this thing that you do when you need a toilet, you just wake up a stranger next to you on the arm. You just wake up a fucking stranger. Like they're your wife, you just wake up a stranger, and then you go through. And I don't know whether it was the fact that I had a couple of gin and tonics, or the fact that I watched Everest on my television screen, but I was like, I'm gonna climb it. I'm not gonna wake them up. It's gonna be absolutely fucking fabulous. And so I did, I climbed it. I'm going to take you through slowly what happens when you climb over a straight line flight. I'm going to take you through enough. I'll tell you what, I'll use you over, because it looks like a private jet flight over there in the corner. I'll use a private jet flight. And I'll use you over here, sir. What's this fucking section? Just your own little section? Oh, sir, I'm worried about your hands. Oh, there's two seats here. I couldn't even fucking fill this section. Do you want to do it here? Yeah, this man is welcoming me to stand on this stuff. Fair play. I'll do it because you're injured.
Sex tape.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, the chairs are too fucking thin. I'll do it here. Right. Imagine, you okay? Right. Okay. If you move to the seat in front, if you can handle, go, oh, these seats are good, aren't they? Someone's had a fucking reverb. Yes, joiner. Okay. You're absolutely wonderful. Nice to meet you, sir. You're just sort of renting your wife out from it. Okay, just stop talking now. The first step of what happens when you climb over a stranger on a flight is you crouch on your own seat and you stare at the stranger while they sleep like a fucking psychopath. So staring at a sleeping man. Right, the second step is you've got to decide whether you're going to go dick to face or butt to face. That's the next step. And I decided to go dick to face because you've been watching The Human Centipede, and so I thought I didn't want to wake up mid-flight and be like, oh my god, I'm in the fucking movie right now! Oh my god! So I went dick to face. The next step is you put your first foot on the first armrest, right? First foot on the first armrest, and then you're just like waiting, you get the confidence up. Eventually, you get the fucking confidence up, and then just put my other foot on the other armrest. There's just a moment where I'm just stood over another human being. I just stood over another sleeping man. I just stood over it. There's nothing you can fucking. It's the most powerful I've ever felt in my entire life. So I could have done absolutely anything I wanted at that moment, and then I just fucking made it. I made it into the aisle, and out of habit, I just finished it off like a gymnastics move. It was incredible. I was fucking livid and nobody saw that. Everyone was asleep. I'm looking around for some sort of validation. There's one man in the bathroom who clears the toilet. He just goes, yes, sir, thank you. It's only when I win, I realise I've got to fucking go back. I forgot about the return journey. So I come back, the return journey is much more hard, it's much more difficult, right? And so yeah, get your injured hand out of the way. And because you've got to get back, right? You've got to get back. And so you have got the benefit of the crouch on the seat. So like you've got to get some sort of momentum up from the aisle. And so for about 30 to 45 seconds, I'm doing this sort of movement. I'm doing this, trying to get enough fucking movement up. Right, and then eventually I go for it, and as soon as my second foot into the second armrest, his eyes open on me. There's nothing you can say to another human being when they wake up mid-9-hour flight and your dick's in front of their face. There's nothing you can say! And so I just go, and then sit back in the flight. We don't talk for the rest of the flight, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. There's not many theatres that you have stairs like your house. This is lovely, isn't it? What's that? The joiner-ator? How's the joiner-ator, this bad boy? Absolutely wonderful. What do you join? Do you join like... Never mind, I'm not going to answer. I'm still intrigued by it. You could join up all the empty seats in this fucking building. My dad's completely different to me. He hates talking to people. Absolutely goddamn hates it. Hates talking to people. Right? My dad's an interesting cat. He's an interesting guy. He's basically like his favourite phrase in the world is touch wood. If you know him, you'll know that. Loves the word. He says touch wood all the time. Has to touch wood as soon as he said touch wood. Right? You'd fucking love it in here. You'd love it in fucking this place. Has to touch it after he said it. And because there's people who say it, have to touch it. And there's people who say it, don't have to touch it. There's people who say it, and they touch their head as if it's mahogany. These people are fucking wild. Watch out for these people. Their head is wood. But what I love about him, he doesn't have the intelligence to find the wood before he said the phrase, so there's always a bit of a fucking panic in our house. I'll do that soon, touch wood. And then forget the time we had to go back down the Eiffel Tower. Terrible day out. My dad's one of those people that he doesn't like talking, but he also he doesn't like talking, but he also doesn't like silence. So it's a weird thing with him where he has to fill the silence with noise. It's quite dad trait, isn't it? He can't bear the silence, but he doesn't like to fill the silence with admitting anything or teaching his son how to shave. So he just fills it with just like. That's what that one. My dad's a fan of the voice notes. He fucking loves the voice note, my dad. Fucking loves it, man. Loves the voice note. I send text because there's basically this world is split into two separate people. People who send text, people who voice note on WhatsApps, right? And I tell me anybody in this world who's listened to the end of a fucking voice note. Nobody's ever listened to the end of a voice note. I know this because I fucking test them every time. Every time I leave someone a voice note who leaves voice notes for me, I just throw in something at the end, right? To test them. Because I know that they'll be shocked and they'll send something back to me if they listen to that, but they never fucking listen to the whole voice note. The whole voice note will be like, oh, great coffee, man. Enjoyed that. Really nice to be on with you. Hope to see you again soon. Meet up again. Oh, sorry, getting distracted. Anyway, good stuff. Really enjoyed it. See you again soon. Sorry, this message has gone on too long. Anyway, killed a guy. See you later, bye-bye. My dad doesn't find me funny. I fucking know this. Right? 'Cause he loves short jokes. He loves the little ones that like, bit. He loves those ones. Like, his favourite joke in the world is about Bob Marley. It's a short joke about Bob Marley. He loves it. Right? But he doesn't understand that I can't tell that joke. It's not my joke. Right? He doesn't understand how it works. So I wrote him some short jokes because I thought then he'd love me more. Right? That's lovely. But yeah, I was like, Dad, well, this Chinese Whispers was originally called Chime Breeze Christmas, but they changed it due to bad communication. So, no, I prefer the Bob Marley one. Why are people who like dance music so persistent? They don't techno for an answer, Dad. How about that, Dad? No, I prefer the Bob Marley one. He booked a meal for me and him, just me and him, right? And that's never happened in our whole life. It was, he clearly wanted it to be a posh restaurant. He booked a place called Don Le Noir, right? And he thought it was posh because it had a French name, right? You know, like Pret a Manger. And he booked Don Le Noir. Don Le Noir is not a posh restaurant. It is a restaurant that is pitch black and all of the waiters are blind. That is a thing that exists in the world. He didn't know this. He didn't know it, right? And I told him, I was like, Dad, you do realise this is a restaurant, it's pitch black, all of the waiters are blind. And he was like, oh, I didn't know that. Well, all right, we talked about it. And then he went, John, I can't believe I booked a restaurant that's pitch black and all of the waiters are deaf. Like, that's not what it is. That is not what it is. That is a terrible idea for a restaurant. Nothing's getting done in there, Dad. It's fucking chaos. So I got the Uber on the way to Don Le Noir. Yes, you're right to be amazed by that. Someone like, Uber's haven't arrived here yet. Fuck! Yeah, so I got into this Uber. I'm on my way there. And I said to the taxi driver, I was talking to him a bit, and he was like, what do you do for a living? I said, I'm a stand-up comedian. As soon as you say that, they go, tell us a joke. And I said, I don't really do jokes, actually. I don't really do jokes. And he's like, well, what do you do? I was like, tell stories and stuff. He's like, well, tell us a story. I was like, well, now isn't the time, really. Tell a story. Well, tell me a story or I'll give you a bad rating. I was like, fuck man. Don't you take away my 4.95? So I told him about how I met my wife. I met her online, and I told him about how I proposed to her. I proposed to her in like, I had a one-bed flat in Peckham at the time, and I put out 150 candles in this one flat. I put on a velvet tuxedo. I put a kind of candelabra because I wanted more candles in my hand. I put on some classical music, and then I realised very quickly how hot you get in a one-bed flat with 150 candles in it. It's fucking unbelievable. It was unbelievably hot. I was sweating so much. And then she comes home, and I checked, but just before she came home, I changed because the soundtrack was fucking bumming me out, man. The classical music was so depressing. So I changed it to like a soundtrack classical player. It's a bit more upbeat. And she arrives home, and it's only when she opens the door that I realise she looks like, that I look like someone that like welcomes you to like a haunted house attraction. You know, I've got the suit on, I've got the candelabra, I was like, hello. Immediately the heat just hits her. She's like, fuck it out! What's going on? Like, so many candles! I realised there's an amount of candles that's romantic, and I'd surpassed that. Because there's an amount of candles, because, you know, the more candles, you're like, oh, more and more romantic, and when I seance, I'm tempted to seance. Someone's going to murder her. She's opening loads of windows, I'm behind her on one knee. I'm looking up at her. I'm like, Hannah Cooper, will you marry me? And as I say that, the Jurassic Park thing tunes. She's like that at me, like, this is not how I imagined it in my dreams. This is the best thing about it. This voice is fucking perfect. She says yes, she puts the ring on her finger, and then she starts walking around the flat like a dinosaur. I don't know how she does it sometimes. Sometimes I think to myself, I'm so stupid I'm so stupid. This is the stupidest I've ever done in my life, ever in my entire life. By a country fucking mile, right? I fill up with petrol in the evening, and then I woke up in the morning, I completely forgot I'd filled up with petrol. Completely gone. I got back in my car, and like turned on, and because on the dial, right, the needle was so full in my head, because I couldn't see the needle, I was like, oh, it's really empty! Gotta get to a petrol station immediately. I drove that, even had that feeling in my gut, you know, when you get to a petrol station, when you're really empty, and you get into the petrol station, like, oh thank God I made it to the petrol station with a full tank of petrol. So I got the pop up, put it in the car, I'm like, so that's why I'm like, the pump is broken. Genuinely, the pump was broken. So I take it out, I put it back, I go inside and pay for £3 of petrol. I come back out, telling you this is true. I drive around to a different pump. I get that petrol pump out, I put it into the car. The guy in the petrol station's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? I'm like, oh, the car is broken. And then they got the car, and this is the worst part. I then go inside, I pay for 30 pence petrol. The worst part, I remember there's a quick fit down the road. I go into the fucking quick fit, I walk down the road, I walk in, there's a guy in there, just like, you know, this guy's the mechanic, so the best fucking drill in the world. I love those drills, man. Fuck yes. One day I'm gonna have one of those drills. I've got like a normal drill, you know, normal standard. One of those, my favourite thing about my drills at home, I've got it in lockdown, is the warning shot you got to do before you go to the wall. Then you go like, you're a fucking maniac, go straight into the fucking wall. No! Fucking the best bit, the warning shot. I think it's because in this country we don't use guns. That's the closest we're ever going to get to shooting a gun with that one moment, though. So good. In America, you know, it's like, pow, 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 pow. They can do whatever they be like, I'm going to pop a cap in your ass. Pow, 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 pow. In England, we're like, I'm going to pop a cabinet in your ass. He's like, there. I speak to him, I'm like, hey man, how's it going? My car is broken. Just such a vague thing to say when you walk into a quick fit. My car is broken, so what's wrong with it? It's like, my car, it just won't fill up with petrol. That's weird. I'm like, I know. You're weird. That's what I thought, with my knowledge of cars. And he's like, where is it? And I said, oh, it's at the BP. It's at the BP down the road. Will you walk with me? I didn't say that, those words. I said, will you walk with me? Massive guy in overalls, and I'm just like walking along. I'm trying to make conversation with him, like, how do you get dirt up your nails? It's so greasy. I think we look like sort of George and Lenny and Mice and Men, actually, weirdly. You get it right. Got a tip for the rabbit, George. Gonna get some alfalfa, little rabbits. Won't get too far. We get to the petrol station. I'm like, look, just won't fill up. Try all the fucking parts. It won't fill up with petrol. I put it in. Like, see? Won't fill up with petrol. He looks in the front window. She goes, it's full. I just look at straight away and go, yeah, I feel a little last night. Imagine it from his perspective. It's so fucking wild. One day, he's gonna be sat down, he's gonna see you on television. He's gonna be like, that's the fucking guy. That's the guy. Jane, come in here. You'll never guess, this fucking guy, he once came to my garage. And he made me walk to the petrol station and he showed me how much petrol he had. Fucking famous people, man. So stupid. So stupid. The best thing about getting married is there's a date where you know you can look your best. But you know, you go, there's a date, I want to look my best. That day, please. Yes. And so I did a couple of like upgrades. First thing, I got Invisalign done, right? And it's a brace that you just wear like 23 out of 24 hours of the day. You take it out for food and sex, figured that out. I was like, do you like that? Do you like that? Do you like that? You're gonna take it out. If you're gonna take it out, you've got to know sex is gonna happen. That's even more difficult. You're like, I feel like sex is gonna happen tonight. Absolutely not. Okay, fair enough. I was like, yes, I'm 17 trays away from having sex again. So weird. And then the second thing I did, I'm not ashamed to say it, I got my butt waxed. I'm not ashamed to say it. I went in for a facial and I thought it was in the sale, so I'm going to do it. So I'm going to get both ends done. And the lady who did it was unbelievably angry. She was just fucking angry at the moment. One of the she's like, take clothes off. I was like, oh, I thought we were going to hug or something. Take clothes off. So I took my clothes off. I took my boxer shorts on. And I was like, oh, these as well, these ones? This one? She was like, yes, that's exactly the area we need to get to. To be honest, you didn't need to take your socks off. Completely naked. Okay, it's embarrassing to put my t-shirt back on now, isn't it? But get on the bed! Oh, okay, get on the bed. Get on the bed! Shit, so I got on the bed. She's like, no, not on your back. I was like, I don't know why I assumed I was going to be on my back with my legs behind my head. On your front! I don't know. I don't know. Get on your front. She's like, put your head in the hole. Put your head in the hole. I don't want to put my head in the hole. I want to be able to see what's going on back there. Put your head in the hole. Okay. Put my head in the hole. And she went, spread your cheeks. What? What? I didn't know I was going to be involved in this crime. I don't know where I got this idea from, but I assumed someone else was going to be doing that. I thought maybe that was part of the price. I didn't think I'd be helping you out. And then I didn't think about the fact that she's got no free hands. I thought maybe another member of staff was going to come in, that's her only job. Just like, it's a terrible time to leave. I'm going to hold this butt open until you get back. Nothing worse than you sat right in the middle. Unbelievable. Should have just climbed over him like on a plane. First step. I'm there. I'm holding my butt cheeks open. I can't see what's going on. I'm a fucking open goal right now, guys. Honestly, I've never been more vulnerable in my entire life. If she drops a pencil, that's going in me. That's going straight down the hatch. First step, they go with the talcum powder. Talc. Straight with the talc. It's one of the best feelings I've ever had. Unbelievable. Really took me by surprise. I was like, fuck it, oh my lord! Oh! Came out of my mouth. Wow! Whoa! Felt like I'd been bumped by a ghost. Oh, Casper is friendly. Second step. She goes in with the wax. She goes in with the wax. It's so warm. It's so warm and comforting. It's like, oh, my granddad's knee having a Wonders original. But she puts the wax strips on me, and I can't see because my head in the hole, but she rips my intestines out. Off my butthole. And out of my butthole comes all of my intestines. I can't see, I'm assuming on the end of that piece of paper, there's all my entrails just out like, okay! I'm screaming, I'm like, fuck it! I'm like, no more! Then she goes back in with the towel. Give me one more round. Give me one more fucking round. Give me one more round! I go back every week. Everybody gets married, they're like, oh my god, it's the best day of life. Get married, best day of your life. Like, yes, it is the best day of my life because I spent £40,000 on it. Of course it's going to be the best fucking day of my life. Of course it is. If I didn't get married and I spent £40,000 in a day, that would be the best day of my life. The best day of my fucking life. Also going to fucking be, weddings are so goddamn expensive, man. They're so expensive. I've been my whole life. I've been going to weddings and I've been like, oh my god, everything's so free. Everything's free. So I was paying for that shit, man. There was a moment at our wedding. There was 29 of us there. It was so nice. There was just everyone I've ever cared about in my entire. That was quick. That was fucking quick, man. You want your hands? That was so goddamn quick. Straight in. Leave. Get out. Unbelievable. Well done. Congratulations on being a why urethra. Well done. The fucking fire hose. Can you even sit down? It's like, okay, cool. You're like one of the taps in those public bathrooms that turn off before you have the chance to get your hand So anyway, yeah, well, that's the best day. They're so expensive. And we had 29 people at our wedding, right? And it was just we got married in Mykonos, and it's a tiny little beach. Everyone I've had fucking loved in my life. No cousins, fuck them. We're all there, there's a moment where fireworks going on. And everyone's crying and just like really embracing the moment. And I'm like, that cost £2,000! That cost £2,000! Stop fucking crying, I hope you're right. That cost £2,000! Stop fucking crying, it cost £2,000. It's unbelievable. I think my material's really changed now. With my material used in my last tour, it was all just like, all the Tinder dates I was going on, you know, it was all the different sex I was having with the different people, all this like sex, date. Now all my stuff's like, oh my god, sofas take so long to arrive. 12 weeks, where's it coming from, Mom? Sofas are fucking expensive as well. Don't be starting fucking sofas. It's only when you become an adult, you have to buy a sofa and you're like, fucking hell, sofas! Sofas have been this expensive the entire fucking time. It's like a piece of wood with fucking bits of sofa on it. £5 grand? Fuck off! Fuck off, £5 grand! Fuck you, £5 grand? I've seen them outside of people's gardens for free. And you charge me £5 grand for that shit? So fucking expensive. That's what sofa's short for. So fucking expensive. That's what sofa's short for. So fucking expensive. And it's weird when you realise that moment when you're an adult and you're suddenly like, oh my god! That's why my parents had the same sofa for 25 years. This shit. Rose sofa with roses on it. They kept for 25 years. Anyway, so we were getting married in Mykonos. And there was 29 people there. My best man, we made an amazing playlist. Like, we made a playlist. And he said to me and my friends, like, absolute bangers, all of them. 200 songs, absolute bangers. There's one rogue song in there. When it comes on, you've got to mosh. Me and my friends were like, fucking yes. Love mosh. Love some fucking moshing. It's like fighting, but you help people up. I love it so much. And last time I had mosh, was I was at this Slipknot concert, right? Went to a festival, Slipknot were playing, and I love Slipknot because it's my two favourite things in the world: metal music and the Masked Singer put together. Fucking love it. It's my dream one day that Slipknot will be on Masked Singer, someone in the mask, and they'll be like, take it off, take it off, take it off. Oh! Take it off, take it off. Love it so much. Right, and we stayed at this travel lodge. There was a breakfast at the travel lodge. Again, I'm going to say it, not a fucking expensive thing. $13.99 for the fucking breakfast at travel lodge. $13.99? As I did what everyone would do in that scenario, I had a full English and I stole as many pastries as possible. I stole all these pastries, put them all in my pockets, right? Went to this festival gig, right? And genuinely, I forgot that I had all the pastries. I just forgot that I had the pastries the entire day. And we were watching Slipknot, they were about 3 songs in. We were quite close to the front. No one was moshing at that point, right? No one was moshing. And then they were playing this song, so heavy, just like fucking Slipknot, like, and halfway through that song, I was like, oh my god, I've got croissants. I've got croissants. I went to the end of the song, it was like, and I turned around to my friend and I was like, guess who's got croissants? What the fuck are you talking about? And I revealed the croissants like sort of a patisserie Del Boy. You know, oh my god, he's got croissants, he's got croissants. My friend Ed just looked at me like, Charles, it's a Slipknot concert. Nobody wants your fucking croissants, okay? So I just looked Ed in the fucking eyes and I grabbed my croissants and I just fucking threw them in the air. Just fucking threw them in the air. Now, I'm not saying I started the mosh pit. But no one was moshing until I fucking threw the croissants and then they were like, it's fucking time! Delicious fucking croissants falling on everyone. It's so funny to think of Slipknot playing a gig. Gotta watch when the song comes on with my friend, like, fucking yes! Let's do it! Right? Now, I'll take you through the sort of the order of the evening. We're going to do our first dance, and after the first dance, straight away party playlist comes on. Now, we're going to put the party playlist in a shuffle, because what are the chances of the Rogue song coming on first? About 1 in 200. Me and Hannah are dancing to Maroon 5, She Will Be Loved, and not my choice. There was a sparklers around us, you know. I'm like, £1. Write your name, Dad. Write your fucking name. Every last time. She will be loved. She will be loved. Cut my life into pieces. It's fucking March, it's fucking why is everyone 5 days? Fucking get it! Yes. Hannah's friends took over the playlist. Then I came home 2 days later. I started filming The Masked Singer. First series. Most people spend their honeymoon like Maldives or something, you know. I spent it in a TV studio with Alan Johnson, apparently. I don't know what that is. Unbelievable. And my life changed. I fucking love Masked Singer. It completely changed my life. Absolutely love it. To the point where I got a DM from Robbie Williams. Yes. Now, when you get a DM from someone like Robbie Williams, you're not supposed to tell anyone about it. Tell absolutely everybody. So at the end it said, congrats on your big new gig! Are you enjoying it? And I said, yeah, it's so fun. Such a silly show. Just trying to keep my head down and keep working, really. I think I panicked. We talked back and forth, and after a while I said, hey, at my wedding this year, it was a tiny beach with 29 people, and after the ceremony, we all went swimming in the sea. Then we all sang Angels around the fire, and I cried. It's one of my best memories. You must get so bored of hearing it. But here it is. So I sent that to Robbie Williams. And he genuinely replied, "That's the whitest thing I've ever said." You didn't take that. Obviously, no one married. Everyone was like, "Oh, when are you having kids, man? When are you having kids? When are you having kids?" And to those people, I say, worry about our own fucking life. Because everyone who's having kids, everyone's having kids, and everyone's just like, anyone, all my friends, whenever they have kids, are like, it's the best thing. Oh my god, it is the best thing you will ever do. Don't do it. It is the best thing. Don't do it, but it's the best thing. Oh my god, it's the best thing. It would change your life, but don't do it. Because me and Anna, we wanted kids, and then my brother, he had a kid. And now we don't want kids anymore. So, shit, it's difficult, man. It's tiring. But things don't necessarily happen the way they don't happen the way that you necessarily think they're going to happen. And yeah, fuck it, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to bloody tell you. Me and Hannah, we are expecting a sofa. I would wait till someone goes, no, fucking stab you in the back! Stab you in the face! Do you really think if I was going to announce it, I would announce it in little seconds? Fuck it out. Yeah. Just want to stay the same for a real special moment, you know? For a sports club just outside Blackpool. I told all of that to the Uber driver. And he was like, I'm going to give you a terrible rating. So I panicked and I just went, I'm doing Bob Marley's hair later. I'm dreading it. So I got to Dom Noir. I met my dad. I met my dad at Dom Noir, and we get led in by this blind waiter, and it's fucking mad, man. It's completely pitch black. Completely pitch black. You cannot fucking see. It's not like this place with 48 fire escapes. It is pitch goddamn black. You can't see anything because you can't see anything. Your other senses heightened, right? You can't see anything at all. And so immediately I realised something. No one's there with their dad. Absolutely nobody is there with their father. Everyone is there on a date giving out secret hand jobs. That's what absolutely everyone is doing in the fucking dark. Yeah, because I can hear it with a new spidey sense. I'm trying to have a new fucking conversation with my dad. I'm like, how's granny? I just said, there's not somebody enjoying soup. I know that fucking noise. I know that noise. There's no water fountain in here, I know that much. My dad's the worst person to take this place because he's not a fucking talker. 3 times during the meal I was like, Dad, you still here? I think my dad's gone. And then I realised the reason they brought me there, right? The reason he brought me there is that, like, he was like, Joel, I've got something very important to tell you. I was like, what is it, Dad? And in the dark, he goes, Joel, I've got something very important to tell you. I've got prostate cancer, Joel. And I was like, obviously very shocked, like you guys are. And I was like, I couldn't believe that. I was like, Dad, are you going to be okay? I'm worried about you. Are you alright? And he said, don't worry, Joel. You'll be absolutely fine. I called it really, really early. I'm going to have it operated on, but I'm going to be absolutely fine. The doctors, they say I'm going to be all good. Well, touch wood. And they just had a panic in the dark. And I was say back to him, it's safe. Black motherfucker! Everyone get your fucking torches out, let's fucking do this. Light them St. Anne's. Wherever the fuck this is. I don't know how to describe this dirty feeling of being dismissed. I feel I'm distant turning and I can't go back, but it feels so easy just staying on the same track. Smack, crack, twat, son of a that's that, this is Charlotte Church's back. Can you see front page in Heat magazine with Wayne Rooney and the leader line suffering?